Today I've got my hands on the incredible Super Console X, and Super might be the correct name for this product. You have over 80 different emulators with over 40,000 retro classics built in, and you can see all the names of the emulators right there on the box. And inside the box you will find a user manual, a power supply DC 12 volts, an HDMI cable, a 4-port USB-A hub, and you get 2 game controllers. And these are actually powered by 2 AAA batteries, and they work via USB dongle. And last but not least, the game console itself. And check out the size of this console. When you see the picture of the box, you don't realize it's going to be so tiny. So powerful console in a compact size. Now the design does look pretty good. It nearly reminds me of the SNES. It's made completely from plastic. The button over here is a total dummy, and so is the cartridge slot. Super Console X logo at the front. On the side we've got a micro SD card, and there's one already in there with a sticker over it, so that's kind of like saying don't take that memory card out. You've got 2 USB ports. On the back you've got an AV port, Ethernet port, HDMI out, power socket, and a physical power button. Nothing on this side, and that brings us back to the front, and this is what the bottom of the console looks like. Now I've briefly gone through the instructions, and it does say that you can add your own games. So basically you need to remove that memory card, which I am about to do. So you're getting a 64GB SanDisk memory card included. Now if you connect this card to your PC or laptop, you will see the file structure, and you can simply add and remove games accordingly. Now this already comes with 40,000 retro classics. So without further ado, let's check out the games. So here is your system menu where you can select your games, and you can see it all nicely and neatly arranged. So the console, and just underneath you can see the number of games. So if I go a little bit closer, you should be able to read that. So Super Graphics, Vectrex, Virtual Boy, Wonder Swan Color, Sinclair, ZX Spectrum, all games, and you can see the figure there for all games. Favorites, we've got Amstrad, Atari 2600, 5200, and 7800, Atari 800, and the Atari Lynx. Also you'll notice it's got the date on the top. So 1985 Atari ST, Atomisware 2003. So all the information is there on the page. Commodore 64, Dreamcast, Final Burn Neo Arcade, Famicom, Game & Watch, Game Gear, Game Boy, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color, Genesis, Intellivision, MAME, Master System, Genesis, MSX2, N64, Naomi, Nintendo DS, Neo Geo CD, Neo Geo System, NES, Neo Geo Pocket, Neo Geo Pocket Color, the Odyssey 2. This just says Open Beats of Rage. TurboGrafx 16, TurboGrafx CD, ports, PSP, PlayStation, Sega 32X, Sega CD, SG-1000, and back to SNES. I'm going to go through a few of these games, and we're going to try the difficult to emulate games. So let's begin with Dreamcast. So it looks like we only have 3 Dreamcast games, but as mentioned before, you can add your own games. So let's try out Capcom Fighting Collection.
Marvel versus Capcom 2. Get ready to keep
So if you press start and select at the same time twice, it'll take you back to the system menus. So that was Dreamcast. Let's try Sonic Adventures as well.
Attention all units. Suspect seen heading south. Block all major roads and capture the suspect.
Alright, next up let's try PSP.
Street Fighter Alpha 3. Go for it, man.
Let's go back and test out PlayStation. Alright, we've got a lot more games here to test. Let's try something totally different. Yep, FIFA Soccer 2005.
These players aren't after new pen pals, but we've been blessed with the presence of Ali McCoist today.
Well, you have to enjoy the sunshine with the little lads. We're not used to this weather here.
Thanks, and here we go. Lampard. Lampard. Ah, what good skill and balance. Oh, nice ball, just got it through.
Alright, Ridge Racer Type 4. It seems to play PSP and PlayStation absolutely fine. Let's test out N64. So there you have it, guys. That was my quick walkthrough of the Super Console X. Now this retro game console will certainly take you back to the old school games and arcade action. Some of these games are timeless, and after a decade of not playing them, you can still jump straight in and enjoy them. And it's amazing that you don't forget the controls and special moves either. Now the Super Console X has a great design, it's compact, the system menus are very user-friendly, easy to navigate and look great, and the system UI can also be changed from settings. And you have a choice between 3 different UIs, and when selecting a UI it will automatically reboot the system, and then you will see your new UI in action. And as you can see, this UI is filled with large characters and big menus. Now if we have a quick look at the third UI, it's called Pixel, and you can see exactly why. Great looking UI, I actually like this one. So you can see all the consoles and the names underneath. So now let's revert back to the original UI. So it's nice to have a choice. Pixel UI might be my favorite from the 3. Now the wireless controllers are decent enough. They are not premium controllers, but they work well. And you can use your own wireless controller if you like. Furthermore, it's great that you can add and play your own favorite games. So if there is a game that's already not on this system, you can easily add it yourself. Simply drag and drop, people. Now that being said, I will leave the links in the description in case you want to check out the Superbox X for yourselves. Plain and simple bottom line is, for the price that this is currently going for, you simply can't go wrong. It's a great little retro game console and I can definitely recommend this. That's all for this video and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.